Hello and happy day to everybody. I am so thrilled you badass business women are here for Unscripted as Fuck, Sales, Sass, and Self-Love with badass business women in 10 minutes or less. Because you know what? We are busy business women and we need to make shit happen, right? I am your host, Coach Ann Evanston, 25 years self-employed, and I love bringing other women to this forum so that you can hear their insights and stories about how they are growing their businesses and finding the success that they have. Let me introduce my guest today. Donna Saladino Schaefer is the owner of Donna's Green Cleaning and a senior ales, I can't talk today, and a senior ad sales marketing manager at Newsday, blending sharp strategy with a very real, very human approach. Donna also serves on the advisory board for Flutterflies Wings of Empowerment, a nonprofit focused on empowering women to show up boldly. Married to her husband for 6 years, Donna is a proud empty nester with 2 grown kids, a new son-in-law, 2 stepchildren, and a stepson-in-law. Donna leads with energy, humor, and confidence, believing life and homes are meant to be lived in, turned up loud, and never stressed over in the pursuit of perfection. Hi, Donna. Welcome today.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Yes, I'm thrilled to have you. So, we're going to cover these 3 areas, and I'm going to fire a question at you here in our time together regarding sales. So, you've mentioned very clearly that you have a full-time job, yet you're building your own empire, if you will. So, what would you tell women like you, right, on how to focus so they can grow it and make money?
The best thing to do really is to learn how to compartmentalize. When I'm working my day job, which is really a passion as well, I
Mhm.
focus 100% on that. And when it's time to focus on my business, I focus 100% on that. And I feel like that really keeps my brain intact of what I need to work on and really fully put my attention on each one of those. I find that what I'm learning in my own business, I'm able to apply in my marketing business at Newsday and vice versa. So I feel in both areas I've been able to grow.
So, just kind of reframing for me, what I heard you say is that in many ways, just having some healthy boundaries, right? So you don't feel so scattered to be able to say, I'm blocking these hours in this hour in the evening when I get home to work on my business. I'm going to release it and not freak out and think I got to scroll through everything on Facebook every minute of my break in the bathroom, on the toilet, right?
Yeah, although I've been known.
Try to have some healthy boundaries. If I'm blocking out some Saturday time on Saturday to work on a project for my business or a lead magnet, let my family know too, those kind of things. I
Mhm.
also, though, love that you said, think about how what you're learning for your business might make your job more pleasurable, enjoyable too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it absolutely does. It absolutely does. I take a lot of what I've learned as a marketing manager. I deal a lot with different clients, very high level accounts. So I work with them and I treat my customers in my own business the same way.
Mhm.
So that, I try to make everybody feel extra special, that I'm there just for them, to help them achieve the goals that they're looking to do, whether it's an event that's happening in my day job
Mhm.
or the solutions they need to make their house and home cleaner and with that chemicals and things like that.
Yeah.
So
Love that. Okay, great. So, Sass, let's do Sass. I know you're a music woman.
I am.
So, what song would you pick to describe the life of an entrepreneur and why?
My song since high school, and I'm going to age myself, is Matthew Wilder's Nothing's Gonna Break My Stride. Nothing's gonna slow me down. I'm going to keep on moving. So that has been my
I
mantra
love
since it
that.
came out 1985. But yeah, no, that's my song.
And I didn't get you to sing it, but you at least gave me 3 lines from the song. So I love that. It shows the theme of the song. And it's so true, right? In being an entrepreneur, there are going to be days
Hmm.
and you can't let them bring you down. You got to get up, keep going,
Yep.
believe in your
Keep
passion
on
and
moving.
purpose.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love that. All right. So self-love is our third area. You said you become an empty nester, and a lot of my clients I know are an empty nester becoming empty nesters, which can really rattle business women in general, that whole their confidence, who they are thing. What has worked for you to be able to find you going through that journey as an empty nester business owner?
It was definitely tough in the beginning. It was, just the idea of my daughter getting married and was going to move and trying to get wrapped around that, and then my son saying, "Oh, by the way, I'm buying a house." It was a little disconcerting. My head was going,
Yeah.
but as far as again, I just kind of said, okay, they're doing exactly what I wanted them to do. I
Mhm.
raised them to do that. So instead of woe is me and how sad this is going to be, it was more a sense of pride saying, fly, be free. And
Yeah.
so I think that was a good help for me to be able to say, they're flying, now I'm flying, and just in a
Ooh.
different way.
Yeah.
So I don't have to
Yeah.
rush home. Not that I ever cook dinner, but I don't have to rush home to make sure that the whole family's fed. I don't have to make sure that, things that they had to get done. They're doing it on their own, which is exactly what I raised them to do. So it
Yeah.
just lets me expand my own horizons a little bit more.
So a huge mindset shift set, right? Of shift from it's a loss to pride and
Mhm.
realizing that you really did your job and how
Yep.
amazing that is. And then another mindset of freedom to
Mhm.
really explore who you are in this next chapter in your life.
Yep. Yep.
I love that. Okay, so some word association or complete the sentences for me. Pizza or fried chicken?
Oh, pizza.
Okay, that was easy. Success feels like,
Success feels like, wow, that's a good one. Success, my first word was accomplishment. Knowing
okay,
I've done a good job.
yeah, I love that. Okay, good. And if you had my katana in your hand right now, you'd cut,
I would probably cut the clutter in my house because it can use a good cleaning. Wipe it all away.
I'm kind of with you on that one. That's why I'm like, I hate coffee tables. It's just a place for you people to put shit.
Oh, every flat space I have has something that, and everything that's on is important. But then you look and you're like, I've got this book on my
Yeah,
nightstand that I've had for a year. I'm not
yeah,
ready to read it.
yeah.
But at
I
least
love
there's no
that.
dust. At least there's no dust.
I love that. Okay, so share with our audience here as we wrap up today. Do you have something special for them to offer? How do you want them to connect with you and find you if they want to learn more about Donna's Green Cleaning, right? And what you do for women in their homes and lives with that? What do you want them to know?
Well, the best thing to do is to grab my ebook, which is
Okay.
Lightening the Load and Turning Up the Volume to Green Cleaning. We call it the Groovy Guide to Green Cleaning
Love it.
because for me, if I'm going to clean, the first thing that happens is the music goes up, and my kids aren't home anymore, but my husband, my kids, when they were here, they all know when Wham comes on or Break My Stride comes on, get out of the way because you might end up in the trash can. And I just, I just try to, I just try to have fun. Nobody wants to clean. It sucks.
Nobody wants to clean.
Sorry for that. But yeah, nobody wants to do it. So you have to make fun with it. You just turn the music up, you grab the products that are going to
So
make it happen easy and get it done.
So the ebook's going to give some tips and insights on how to kind of shift all of that. And that
Yep.
link is down below this video, everyone. So please do grab that for you. I love that. And how would you want them to connect with you?
You
Any
can
way in
connect with
particular?
me on Facebook, Donna
Okay.
Saladino Schaefer. You can connect with me on Messenger. Join my email list once you go onto my website, donnasgreencleaning.com. Just put your email in there. I do send out a weekly newsletter filled with tips and some song suggestions and really just fun games, just
Yeah.
things just to have fun.
I love that. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Donna. And you know what? That's a mic drop right now because we slayed this 7 to 10 minutes on Unscripted as Fuck. Thank you, Donna, so much. And everyone, please hit that subscribe button. Come back and see what other women have to say to you on this show. It's fast, it's furious, it's fun, and it's bold. And you will have great tips and excitement. Don't miss a show. And please do join my Badassery Business Group on Facebook. Lots of tips and tricks and support there as well. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining us. Bye now.